Hey y'all, it's Seattle Brandon here. I'm going to be going over the remove method. I don't know if you saw my previous ones. I went over insert methods for linked lists as well as find method for linked lists and the constructor of the node and linked list and such. So this is going to be the next video. So I'm going to be going over the remove. So here I'll show you a little illustration of kind of like what we need to be doing. So linked lists, it's fairly like simple to remove things in comparison to other things in like space complexity, because like we can just move the pointer. So basically what we're going to do here is say like we're starting here, here I'll bring this a little closer. So we're starting like here. So say we're trying to remove 9. So we first off, we got to find 9. So basically we're going to be checking, is this 9? Is this 9? Is this 9? And then once we found it, we basically have to get rid of this pointer that's pointing here and then that. And then we're having a new pointer that points over it to this one. And that's essentially how we can remove an item from the array. But that comes in a little issue because if we only have just one temporary node, then we can't keep track of like the one before. So we're actually going to need to keep track of 2 nodes, one that's like at the current one and then one that's back here, because like once we found it, we want this one to point to the one that's after this one. Like so. I will show you what that looks like in code. Share my screen. All right, so we're going to remove an item. And then same thing like we've been doing for all the rest of them. If there is no head, then we're going to return that the list is empty. All right. And then here we're going to basically declare 2 values. We're going to have the current node equal this dot head, and then we're going to let the previous node equal this dot head as well. All right, and then so now we have the 2 variables that are going to be traveling. So we're going to have one that's going to be one behind the other one that'll be ready when we need to remove it, and then the one that's looking for the actual value that we're trying to find. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to do while the current node dot value does not equal the item that we're looking for, just like the last one. We're also going to put in a check current node dot next equals null. Then we're going to return that the item isn't found, just in case people try to remove something that isn't there. And then we're going to do 2 things. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make the previous node equal to the current node, because like we're going to update it. So like if it's moving, we got to make this one like equal like that, and then this one's going to move on. So we got to basically update, make sure you get the previous node first, and then we move the current node to equal the current node dot next. All right, and then basically once we found it, we are gonna, so like now that we've ran through our loop and we have found it, so the current node dot value equals the item. So essentially what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to change the pointer of the previous node, so the dot next, and we're going to equal it to the current node dot next. And then we're going to return it. So we're essentially cutting out the current node dot value by passing over it. So this will be the remove item for you. I hope you guys like this video. Shoot me a subscribe. Any questions, comments, concerns, I would love to help answer them. And I'll see you in just a bit, because I'm going to make some like different function video for you as well. So just let me know.